Big ass, she is good.
That's right, I am.
Hype man.
What kind of business do you have?
I have a photography business,
Fantastic.
and I've on my website I've taken over 100,000 pictures.
Wow.
And I typically go to events, just like I have at least 20 pictures of you at the Success Conference when you kept coming out.
Awesome.
at that event.
Yeah.
And so therefore, I need to figure out a way to monetize that.
Have you submitted them to stock sites?
No, I
That's how
haven't.
you're going to monetize them.
Okay, because I do media, and I ask questions, and I take pictures, and that's what I do. But there's
So then let me tell you something. A big mistake that we make as entrepreneurs is we think that we've got to build everything ourselves. And what's super cool about business today is that there are channels where you can make money so that you don't have to do things that are outside your core expertise. You're a photographer. You're amazing at it. You're a networker. I can already tell. You're amazing at it. What you should never ever do is spend time building a stock photography site, because that is not your core capability.
Okay.
But if you just focus on taking photos, which you love, and you upload the stuff that you're not going to monetize some other way to a stock photography site, as long as it's not other, it's not, as long as, you've got the rights to it and everything else, you can make money on that stuff all day long. And in fact, because so many people are creating content, the stock photography sites have exploded. It's not just Getty and Stocklist and some of the other ones that a ton of people use. There are tons of them out there. And so that's one thing that you should be doing.
Okay.
Where else do you want to grow your business?
I want to make sure I'm able to do that first step very well before I progress on to the next phase.
Okay.
I don't want to do so many different things that I'm not doing each one of them very well.
That's right. So anything where you're going to have to learn a new skill and somebody else has done it and you can outsource it, just like uploading to stock sites, that is, you don't want to make the mistake of having your attention go off the ball, which is creating a big library of photos and building something that you have no interest in building.
Okay. Thank you so much. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Tell me about the next level
The next level
for your business.
For my business, the next 2 years, I do media. I get media passes, and I go to concerts.
Go to events.
And
Gotcha.
I go to the events, and I ask questions.
And are they paying you to? So the next step is that you're not getting because right now it sounds like you're in the stage where you're getting the tag to go and shoot.
Correct.
And you're building a portfolio.
Yes.
The next step is to get paid to show up, to shoot for people. So what I want you to say now, the next time somebody asks you, so in order to time travel, one of the things that you do is you go ahead 2 years and then you figure out, well, what does business look like 2 years from now? And what am I doing differently? What do I say? How do I talk? How do my days go? One major change that will happen 2 years from now when you reach that level is when people ask you what you do, what you're going to say is, oh, well, I'm an event photographer and I do huge events like sporting events and concerts and South by Southwest. That's what my business is. And so when you say it that way, I get paid to go to concerts. I want you to then bring it back to today. And when people for the rest of the day say, what do you do? Say, well, I'm a photographer who is hired to go to big events and shoot them.
Okay.
And I am here because I want to meet event planners and people in the Austin area that need to hire a photographer for an event. You got it?
Yes.
You're going to start saying that now. You're going to feel like an imposter. You're going to feel, ooh, what are they going to know? Ooh, what do I charge? I don't know. And do you want advice on what to charge?
$200 an hour.
That's great. Yes.
Yes.
I love that.
That's
I love that.
that-
Here's another thing you can say. What's your budget? You might be underpricing yourself, especially his eyes just went, what do you mean? What do you mean, Mel? You might be underpricing yourself because are you giving the rights to the photos for $200 too? Yes, you are. I can tell based on the fact that the wheels are spinning upstairs because you're thinking, oh shit, maybe I shouldn't be. So what you're going to do is this. I think $200 an hour to start is great, and giving away the rights is totally fine, because what you want to do is you want to have a couple people hire you. You want a couple key events. Then you've got those photos, right?
Yes.
You've got people that love working with you because you're delightful.
Thank you.
You're welcome. You are. And then what happens over time is you'll have the confidence, having done a bunch of them, to say there's a $1,000 fee for you to buy out the license to all the photos. And as you bump into more photographers and you get more and more into the space and you do it more and more, you'll have greater confidence to ask for those things and not even flinch. When you get paid $200 an hour, which is great, that's going to be great for a little while. And then you're going to be like, wait a minute, if I'm going to give away all the rights to these photos, it's going to have to be more.
Okay.
But first, get yourself busy working at that rate. And the way that you do it is tell people, I am a photographer that gets paid to photograph events. That's what I do.
I am a photographer get paid to photograph events.
Why don't you look in the camera and tell people that? Tell people your name and where they can find you. Go ahead.
I am a photographer that photograph events. My name is Michael Lewis, Austin, Texas. I can be reached at atxdigitalphotography.com.
And how much do you charge? Because he's not doing this for free. How much do you charge?
And I'm not doing this for free. Just want to let you know I'm doing this for $200 an hour. I will give you the rights for now. Could change later, but
Yes, I love it.
hire me now.
How does that feel to say that?
Oh, it feels great.
See? Good.